What is up, everybody? Today we are doing a Min Min matchup chart, but I know that Min Min is a still relatively new character, and I haven't played every matchup super efficiently or in a lot of practice. So I have another Min Min here in Pink Fresh, who has been grinding this character super hard. You may notice that he grinded with Samsora recently, and also Tweak, and he was a top player, you know, in Smash 4 in PM. So we're gonna get started, and I will link his Twitch and his YouTube down below so y'all can go check him out, because you will enjoy his content. But yeah, I've never done a Min Min matchup chart before, have you?
No, that's my first one.
They're stressful.
I know, because I'm not trying to get blasted by everybody. All the top players, the top players of the character. No.
See, the funny thing about it is, like, because I play Pikachu, right, and Pikachu's broken, I, like, make these really optimistic matchup charts, and then people are like, yeah, I agree. And I'm just like, wait. Like, literally the only people that disagree with my matchup chart are, like, mid-level players or, like, Tweak. And, like, that's it. Because Tweak is like, Tweak beats, or Diddy beats Pika, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah, he like actually believes it. I don't know. That's a hard thing.
So how do you want to do this? Do you want to do alphabetical order, just because it's easier?
Alphabetical order is fine.
Okay, so let's start with Banjo. Low-key, this matchup's even. I think that Banjo has a lot of tools in this matchup, especially because Fair is safe from up smash. So, like, the jump grenade is, like, sometimes difficult to deal with unless, like, if they can avoid your up smash.
Yeah.
Do you think it's Min Min's favor?
I think it's slight Min Min, only because it's so hard to... because Ram blows up the grenade if he's holding it. So it's really hard for Banjo. Yeah.
If he's holding it, it blows up the grenade?
Yeah. So it's really hard. It's the same thing for Snake. It's really hard for him to get started, like his camp game. It's like super hard.
That's fair. And then plus I feel like ledge trapping this character would actually be pretty easy.
Yeah, it's really hard for him to get off ledge, and it's pretty hard for him to recover too.
Like, I'm definitely a two-frame type of Min Min, so I don't really focus on ledge trapping. I try to focus on not letting them get to the ledge. So I guess if I just kind of chilled, that would probably be a lot easier.
And the startup for Wonder Wing is pretty high, so as long as you cover it with like Dragon Laser, like if you cover that like horizontal Dragon Laser, you'll probably hit him out of it.
Or just like Ram tilt and jump or something.
Yeah.
That's fair. Next up, Bayonetta. I want to know what you think of this matchup.
Honestly, I could see Bayo slightly winning.
I agree. Like, I think it's even, but I definitely understand it could be 45-55. So for now, I'm just going to put that there. ABK is really hard to deal with. Like, the fact that you have to deal with guns, ABK, and just, like, run up, do something, the out-of-shield options are really good. And, of course, the edge guarding. Bayo edge guards Min Min arguably, like, top 3 edge guarding this character. Like, run off low witch twist is so hard to deal with.
She exhausted her resources so well. It's, like, extremely hard to deal with her off stage. And you can't... Like, some characters you can just play the shameless, like, I'm just gonna throw arms, haha. But you can't do it against her, because which times you from across the stage, so...
Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
I 100% agree. Like, you can still do a lot of stuff, because obviously you can bait witch times, and Bale's really light, so she'll just explode. But, like, it's hard to two-frame her, because it's hard to ledge trap or two-frame her because of her variety of recoveries. And then witch time is super good. You know, they're not really going to be, like, jumping above you. So, and, like, everything that, like, Min Min normally does, which is like, okay, you're in the air, I'm going to up smash. Or you're doing this, I'm going to do this. You have to second guess because of witch time, which is crazy. So, yeah, I think it's either even or slight Bayo. But I'll put it in slight Bayo's favor for now.
Yeah, I feel like as far as the matches go, it's probably just going to be you get comboed off stage, and then you have to guess multiple times of stock for the entire game, and it sounds less consistent than Min Min's game plan.
Yeah, and I definitely think this is a Ram only matchup, because if you ever use Megawatt, you're just gonna get jump ABK'd or jump dive kicked, like, free. Like, you have to play Ram the entire time.
And it's so easy to react to, like, Megawatt Nair with witch time, so
it's which I'm glad that I have a +3 with Pikachu, so I never have to worry about this matchup. Bowser. I don't know what you think of heavies. Or at least Bowser. So I'm curious as to what you think, and then I'll put my opinion.
Oh, I think they're all free. I think every heavy is free, except for R.O.B.
R.O.B isn't really like a heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Min Min destroys Bowser. I think it's really bad. Like Bowser has to jump to get in, and then if you hit with a single Ram, they're just going to take 1 billion damage. Or if you ever get a jump Nair, like, they're dead. Like, jump Nair, falling up air, Nair. Like, the 0 to death combo that, like, everyone pretends is super relevant is actually relevant on heavies.
And
you can't
even
recover.
if you mess it up, you put them on stage, and they can't recover.
Yeah, it's bad.
Even if you want to get spicy, like you don't always have to do the Ram 2 frame. Like you can just trade with down air. It always trades with his up B, so
really
you'll just recover. Yeah.
That's Bowser Jr.
There's no way for him to get in. I've played it recently. There's no way for him to move forward in the matchup. He has to try to force his way in, and a lot of times he ends up using the Koopa. But you can just hit it like on release with like Ram, and then it blows up, and he's stuck. He's stuck. He can't move forward. It's really hard for him.
So do you think it's like 6-4?
Yeah, probably. And off stage, you can always cover him doing side B because you just do up B, and if he decides to do side B, then you're at the same level horizontally with him, so you can hit him with like Mega Y or Dragon or whatever. Forces him to go low, and it's really, 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 really easy to frame him. Like obscenely easy.
And then if he does the air dodge, you just use your second arm and hit him out anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Like, I feel like this is a matchup that, like, my playstyle does worse because I'm more aggressive as Min than a lot of Min players. Like, I run and try to, like, read with nairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't just sit there and go, like, ram, which I feel like it would be really, really good against the character.
Yeah.
Byleth.
That might be worse than 6-4.
Really? Oh, because they're slow. They're so slow.
They're so slow.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, they're super slow. Slow characters automatically get, like, 7-3 by this character.
Like, I used to play Byleth, and I was, like, really excited. I was like, dude, this character has so much range. This is really fun. And then Min came out, and I was like, why is this character still so slow with Mimins in the game? I don't understand. It's like...
that is super valid.
Speed buffs. Buff Byleth.
I'm down to buff Byleth. My matchup's still 6-4, so I don't... Like, my match... Like, Pika Byleth is, like, maybe worse than Min Byleth. That is back air.
Wait. Really?
It's like free edge guarding, free pressure. Like, what does Byleth do to T-Jolt? So I feel like the next one's going to be slightly, not controversial, but
controversial, for sure.
Falcon. So I'm on camp. I'm not, this isn't where I'm putting the matchup, chat, but, like, I'm on camp. Falcon's broken. I did just make this character broken. Like, I think Falcon is, like, borderline top 20. Because he hits people and kills them now.
Yeah. It's for sure even a slight... Min, I'm not sure which. I'd probably put it in even.
Have you played Fatality any type of recently?
I played him like 2 days after I picked up Min, and I got slapped. It was like 8-2, 10-2 or something like that. Yeah. But since recently, just playing against Falcon, most Falcons don't actually like practice how to play the game. They just practice how to combo. So
that's fair.
I've been hit by the majority of the Falcon combos that can be done. And they're like very devastating, but I still have to get hit first, and it's kind of hard for Falcon to get the initial hit that matters. You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like if he had more air mobility, the matchup would be really rough. But like he has to rely on ground movement, so you go honestly in this matchup you probably go Dragon first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you go Dragon first, hit the ground. Oh, they jumped, ram, short hop. And then it catches them and makes them fall, and then you do the same thing again.
And he gets hit by, like, because of his fast fall speed and
his weight,
comboed. Like, by, like, the combos that the heavyweights get hit by, but, like, the super heavyweights, but he dies a little earlier than them.
And then he's super easy to 2-frame.
Yeah, for sure.
Should I have an even or +1 category?
Is that a category?
I don't have it right now. I just have, like, the definitive ones.
People are like, what does this mean? It's like, oh, well, if you played 100 games, then... you would expect to win 55 of them and lose 45.
Well, I consider it sets, not games.
Okay, that works too.
Because games is very like it's like tournament sets where like you have bans and counter picks. Chrom.
I think Min wins slightly.
I agree. I think up smash is too powerful, and like a lot of their game is short hopping, not full hopping. So
yep, the short hop height isn't high enough, so they get clipped out of the short hop a ton, and well, off stage is free.
Yeah. And, like, their advantage state, like, it's funny, Chrom and Roy's advantage state is, like, good, but because Min has a bad disadvantage state, like, it's so strange. Like, there's a couple characters that have, like, really good advantage states that Min doesn't really care about because they're vertical advantage states. If you have a horizontal advantage state, it's crazy. But, like, Chrom's just gonna up air you a bunch. And you're like, I'll eventually get down with a fucking down air. Or, like, I'll eventually nair the backside of your shield and you'll miss the parry before you up B or something like that.
And the ledge trapping is pretty rough, like getting off the ledge. I mean, we can't really experience it too much because Wi-Fi, but
I think drop through, since you're going to be using Ram a lot in this matchup, I think honestly an underrated option for a lot of at least like ground ledge trap characters is drop off, double jump, switch to Megawatt because you're going to be using Ram with like the down forward input of down B. Because they have to jump to get around that. And then if they have to jump to get around that, then you start like get up attacking their fallings or you ledge jump and then nair them and stuff like that. So I think that's like an option. Granted, you're gonna die if you get hit because now you don't have a double jump.
Yeah.
But like if you're at 90 and you're gonna die anyway, fucking loud.
Here's the weird thing about this matchup. Every Cloud that I've played has said that they thought that Cloud lost and they hated it, and it was pretty much really, really hard, and they hated how much they die off stage, which is like,
Valid.
a running thing in most Min-Min matchups.
I think that Min-Min does win slightly, but I don't think it's super bad.
But back air is so incredibly hard to deal with once they break your zone. Like, the angle at which back air hits is too far for like Dragonair to hit, so you'd have to like try to
dash
call
backwards.
call out their rising jump with an arm,
or like up smash under them.
Risky. It's so risky.
I think Min-Min wins slightly. I mean, I would say online it's probably even, but I think if you can parry back air.
True. Maybe can you parry dash attacks? I feel like that's the only punish that you would have.
You can probably parry down tilt, or at the very least like it messes with them, or like parry mix up, right? Whether you do up smash or you do grab or you do stuff like that. I mean, of course, then if you see their jump heights, you're going to be more able to just react correctly.
Yeah, which I think is really, 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 really big.
That's why Min-Min's better offline, because you can react to everything. Exactly. Like, I swear, every Min-Min says that, and everyone else is like, no, you're dumb. And then they watch Japanese Min-Min, they're like, wow, they're so good. And it's like, that's just what all of us would look like if we played offline.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us, but, the good ones.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, if I could just react to seeing them jump, that would be so much better than me, like...
having to guess.
Yeah.
Because if you guess wrong, you die sometimes in matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for not being daft. So I think Cloud's 55-45 just because the punish game is too strong. Like, you're going to have to lose neutral several times in order to lose a stock, but, like, if you hit Cloud off stage once, they might die. So, like, it's going to be in your favor, and it's not like Cloud has combos. Like, Cloud's combos fair cross-slash, or, like... very specific platform things. Corrin is probably... I literally haven't played the matchup, but she's so slow.
So slow.
So I'm going to assume it's at least 6-4. She has enough combo potential and stuff like that where I'm going to only put it in 6-4 and not worse, but like I don't know how she deals with just like ram.
I'm curious as to if her recovery trades with ram when you're trying to two-frame, or if it just loses, because if it just loses, then the matchup's free because her recovery sucks.
Well, also, you can, if you go off stage where, like, she has to up B and you throw out an arm, then when she loses her invincibility, you'll, get it there.
True.
And especially with Ram's, like, angle, like the little dink, because it doesn't have to be the smash attack, just like...
It's so good.
Diddy Kong.
That joint is hard.
Like, losing hard?
Like, losing hard. But also, alright, here's the thing. I played Tweak, who's significantly better than me. Like,
same.
So like it's really hard, and literally nobody is going to be playing Diddy Kong at that level except for him. So it's really hard to judge like how much was a player gap and how much was a character gap.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Was he like destroying you? Because I mean, granted, you have to remember. Also, even though Peach is worse online, you still played Samsora and had a lead versus him, and he's also very good. Granted, Tweak is much better online, because Tweak is like a top 3 at worst online player, whereas Samsora is, yeah. And that's no shots, it's just Peach is hard.
He won the majority of the games. I did win some sets. The thing that did feel good about Diddy was, if you took his banana, it actually seemed kind of hard for him to get in.
Like, just like took it and then just did like, ram, or like right arm, left arm?
Yeah. Because he the only way that he can really like burst into you is with like monkey flip, and monkey flip kick does go through arms. Like if you throw ram and he does the kick, it'll just go straight through and hit you.
But if you read it,
yeah, then you get the landing there and you do so much damage, and you put him off stage. And if he's off stage
I feel like you don't
have
try
the
to.
banana.
I feel like you don't try to two frame. You just like either far off edge guard him with like Ram tilt, or just ledge trap him for forever.
Yeah, if you have him on stage with the banana, then it's a lot easier to edge guard him because you can throw the banana and then dictate where he has to go essentially. When he has the banana, I'm sure he wins. But when he has the banana, it's really hard to get it from him, and he does a lot of damage per combo. Like I don't know where that came from, and it's really, 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 really hard to get off the ledge.
Yeah, it seems like Min would probably have some of the most difficulty getting off of like top tiers, getting off the edge. Crapping. I think that seems difficult. Like I haven't played it, but again, like sometimes I have difficulty getting off ledge, and I play Pikachu. You know, because if he shields with banana, like if he has banana in hand, it's actually better.
Yep.
Because he can punish quick attack, and then he just like he sees you move and does like Z drop aerial, and then did you do anything other than get up attack?
Also Z drop banana dare is really hard to avoid because of the tether.
Oh, when you're recovering. Oh, true.
Yeah, really hard to avoid.
Donkey Kong. So I agree. I wouldn't put it at 4-6 because I feel like Min has enough tools, but I would say it definitely wins. DK, really, really bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's really bad. Like, if you just remember that you're playing... Like, sometimes you get faked out, because I played a Chunky Kong in a bracket once, and I went down 0-2, and then I was just like, wait, I'm playing Donkey Kong versus Min, and then I beat him. Like, I literally just was like, I'm just going to play Min, and stop worrying about anything else. It doesn't matter what he does. I'm just going to do Ram up, dragon forward. Okay, I hit him. Kill. He's off stage. Just ram. Also, again, this is definitely a matchup that gets easier for Donkey Kong online, and it's still bad.
It's pretty bad.
I think Bowser does better than DK, but it's still bad.
Yeah, for sure. Bowser at least can move, and his ledge trapping's a little better if he does manage to hit you.
Flame Breath. Doc. Also probably worse than 6-4 because he's too slow.
Yes, he's way too slow.
And if he does jump hill, you go, okay, and then walk under where it's going to be, and then do Ram tilt dragon smash.
Or you could just up smash and reflect it. I mean, there's so many ways to deal with it.
And then he's off stage, he literally just dies.
Yeah.
Like, if you hit him high, like, let's say you hit him with, like, a dragon smash attack, and he goes, I'm going to down B in the corner, you go up B, jump, ram, and then he dies. Duck Hunt.
Do you know if ram tilt goes through can?
Can? I think it pushes it backwards.
Because there's some characters, like Villager, for example, the tilt will go through the tree, or it'll go through the rocket, and it'll still hit Villager.
I think it does. But I don't know if it does it with side B, but I know it does it with can.
Yeah, if it does with can, then Min wins for sure.
Let me just... I'm lazy, I'm actually checking it.
Yeah, right?
You can, but I'm lazy. But I definitely think, like, it's kind of awkward to play this matchup because you are going to get hit by some projectiles, but also you're going to get hit by projectiles at max range. So Duck Hunt won't be able to confirm off of it, which means he's just going to set up more projectiles, and if you're ever right, you're going to get him off stage. And then it's really hard for Duck Hunt to get back on stage.
Min does exceptionally well versus zoners. Like,
there's a couple that she doesn't, but like for the most part, she wins. Like I think, we're not there obviously, but I think Min Pac-Man is like free.
Yeah, it's so easy.
But I do think that it's just hard for Duck Hunt to get started. I mean, again, air mobility is pretty decent, but again, Duck Hunt doesn't really have combos. So,
if anything, I'd probably put in this for it. It seems bad, but on them.
Yeah, like it's one of those awkward to play matchups, kind of like Banjo. But like, I feel like once you figure it out, it's probably bad.
It goes through. Okay, yeah.
Does it go through side B?
Because
that's the bigger one. Because side B is actually like the confirmable projectile.
If it goes through side B and it hits, that's
broken.
Yeah, it goes through side B and it breaks it.
Damn. Okay, yeah, that sucks.
Who's next, Falco? Ooh, I have extensive practice in this matchup.
Do you?
Yes, and it is easy.
Yeah, I don't like people are like this matchup's so bad. It's just like, you mean if you are greedy and stupid?
Yes, it is extremely easy. I guess people like get hit by up tilt or get hit by forward air or something, but it is probably 6-4. It's really bad. the moment Falco leaves the stage, he dies every single time. Like
it's easier than the other characters.
Yeah, it's easier.
His movements are slower.
Yeah, it's like incredible how easy it is to kill Falco once you get him off stage, which, as you may know, every Min combo puts you off stage. So usually Falco loses neutral once and he dies. It's rough.
I think it was really showcased. Again, Proto Banham is better than Ron. IMO, at least. Yeah. But, like, that set was brutal. Like, he just got hit off stage and died. Whether it was immediate or just, like, overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing that Falco has in the matchup is laser, and then if you're just, like, belligerent enough, it's like, oh, you hit me with laser, cool. Then dash forward, then ram arm. Like, it's negative on hit. Super. So, Fox.
I actually think it's even. Most people think it's bad, but it's
again, it's a vertical combo, so you're gonna take damage. But then I feel like each neutral interaction is proportionally equal because Fox may 0 to 70 you, but then you hit him off stage and he might die at any percent. Yeah. Not even because like, lol, Fox's recovery is bad. Like I still don't understand why people think Fox's recovery is like a bottom 10. They're like, it's the easiest to mess with in the game. I'm just like, have y'all never played a good Fox?
They will recover high.
But Min covers high recovery because of up B.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or like whether ground up B move or just like the arm.
Yeah. It like people will think that because Fox is fast that it's like really, really easy for him and it'll overwhelm Min, but he's only fast on the ground. The moment he jumps, his airspeed actually isn't that good, and usually he has to jump to get things started. So you can still up smash in space horizontally if Fox decides to jump.
Yeah, like they have to do short hops to avoid the up smash, but the short hop is less threatening because then you just dash backwards and throw out an arm, and they have to shield, and then you get that like timing mix up stupid thing,
which makes Min good.
That literally, I think the one thing they should absolutely nerf about Min is not even ram angle down. It's the returning hitbox. Like when it's like loops around, it should just not exist. Like it should be like 4 frames less active, 5 frames less active. Ganondorf. That matchup sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It's Ganondorf. He's slow and he dies.
That joint's 8-2.
He's going to nair you off stage, and you might die, but you'll already be up 3 stocks to 1.
Yeah, I don't even know how you get to the point of being off stage, but yeah.
Greninja. I barely played this.
Yeah, me either, but I think it's kind of the same thing as Fox, where like he's really good on the ground, but the moment he jumps, his moves are kind of slow, and he's probably not gonna hit you with landing nair, which is a huge combo starter, or like a space forward air because you're just probably gonna outspace him. You're just gonna dash back and punish it, or you're just gonna dash back and punish it.
I think a big thing that may make it harder is Greninja can edge guard.
That is true.
Like if Greninja hits you off stage, he goes jump off stage, double jump back air. Like that's hard.
Yeah, and Shuriken's pretty hard to deal with off stage.
I would say it's either even or slight loss. We have to make the category.
I knew we were gonna have to make this point.
Yeah, I think Greninja, because his dash attack is also IMO a better combo starter than Fox's, and also more ambiguous to punish because sometimes it crosses up. I'm pretty sure. Like he loses the grab mix-up that Fox has, but also Greninja's grab actually does something.
If he like down tilts the back of your shield, you just have to guess what he's gonna do next, or you can just keep shielding. But that's how he gains the mix-up, is because he crossed up your shield with a nair or something, and then he down tilted your shield, and you're like, do I keep holding shield and risk getting grabbed and taking 8 million, or do I just risk getting down tilted or like dash attack roll read or something?
So yeah, I think Greninja is slight loss, because like you can still edgeguard the hell out of this character, and like I feel like you combo this character very, very easily, but at the same time, Greninja's explosive. And then you can always, like, if you ever guess wrong, you're going to get forward air and then edgeguard, which is like Fox, you get back air and then nothing happens. So I think that like one different, like the ability to edgeguard, even if some other things are easier in the matchup, makes the matchup bad enough.
That's true, because like even though getting off a ledge can be pretty rough for her, like at least you have multiple opportunities usually. With the edge guarding, you usually have like 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
Let's go over Zero Suit.
This joint is annoying. It's just annoying. Like it's not like it's like like
her short hop is very awkward, so like she can still like space around up smash while still threatening nair.
Yeah.
But then you dash attack.
And Zare's kind of annoying to deal with.
Her air mobility is just really good. And then if you ever guess wrong and like do a smash attack, she just will flip jump you.
Yeah.
But if you play doing nothing and waiting, then Min does really well. IMO. Like if you like wait for Zero Suit to jump and then dash backwards and then do like backward tilt, or if you just are like ready to up smash her full hops, or if she jumps close to you and you up smash it. I think you can edge guard the hell out of this character because you make her flip jump very early consistently, and if they don't, then you're just gonna 2-frame her.
True.
She's light, so she dies to up smash at like 95 if you have like some rage, and she dies. And it's not like she likes being off stage. It's not like she likes being juggled. Like a lot of the times, Zero Suit has to get down, like especially when she doesn't have flip jump, by like down airing, and then you just will punish that with like you avoid it megawatt smash attack. Or up smash it and try to trade so that she doesn't get her resources back. Like this, she dies. Mars thinks Zero Suit wins. Yeah, Mars also thinks Min is terrible. Like I don't Mars doesn't think Min good.
Oh really?
Hero. I think Min wins.
Min wins, yeah, for sure.
I don't think it's 6-4.
No, yeah, it's probably 55-45.
I think just he can't menu. If he tries to menu from across stage, you just Dragon Laser.
Yeah, that was literally what I was about to say. He can't really menu. The only time that the matchup feels even remotely difficult is if he manages to get
Accelerate.
Yep, that's it.
You just up smash. You just wait and wait for them to jump and just up smash. Because they're not going to stay on the ground. And if they do, they're okay. Then you just like do a single ram. Like you do one ram, force them to jump, and they're going to jump forever because they only have like 10 seconds or 12 seconds or whatever. So, like, you get Accelerate, you go short hop, ram, fast fall. And if they jump, they get hit. And if they're on the ground, they have to shield. And then you just wait for them to jump and then up smash. Like, also, if he ever gets a good projectile, you just up smash it. Like, you just wait. Side B's broken, but also ram is bigger than level 2 side B.
Same thing with, like, if you are playing, like, a jerk and you let them pull up the menu, they can't do, like, half of their moves.
Yeah.
You can just react with up smash.
I've definitely up smashed snooze. Ice climbers get dunked on.
Yeah, they're ice climbers.
They're not gonna. I mean, I don't think it's like worse than 6-4 because no, it probably is. They can't desync in the matchup. They have to play completely together. And if they do that, then you're gonna hit Nana before she gets to shield, just by just like spamming ram. So she'll have a lot of damage. And if you ever get a good hit, like they're gonna die. It's really easy to kill when separated because if they are low, then you just run off and do ram because they don't never air dodge far out or they die. Then you just hit them and then recover. Ike.
I think it's 55-45.
I agree. I think it might be worse. But I would say, like, obviously this is a matchup that is very much so, like, one of probably the matchups that are the most, like, changed because of online.
Sure.
Because, like, one, Ike gets better online. Two, if you can actually read and react to Ike's jumps, like full hops, then suddenly you're going to get air-to-air nairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you ever get like off stage, he just dies. Like, Min-Min's one of the only characters that can actually mess with high side B. Because you just go up B, ram smash.
It's kind of crazy. The only like upsides for Ike in the matchup is that if he does hit you,
you might die.
You might die. He can keep you in disadvantage for what feels like forever sometimes. But
have you played Yes?
No, I played with Ryuga. I've played I played a lot with Ryuga, and I played a few other Ike. I played Alpha. I played a lot of Ikes, and
like I think Ike has to outplay, but the outplays are definitely there. Like they exist. It's not like it's like, oh, you can't do anything. You're too slow. Like Ike's jump is so good. Yep. But then again, if you can start reading his jumps because you can react to them, or not read, but like react to them, you're gonna get up smashes. You're gonna get parries into down smash. Like parry down smash is actually so good versus Ike, because if it's minus, I think Ike's nair is -4 or -3. I don't remember. And if you parry it, it becomes that -3 or that +3, so it's -7. So then you can down smash it if it's close enough, and if not, then you just dash attack.
Yeah, and nair's gonna be stale, so it's not gonna be minus. Like it's not gonna be a perfect nair anyway.
Yeah, Incineroar is free.
Free.
It's
free,
too
slow.
Too slow.
Free.
One that I don't actually have a ton of experience in, Inkling.
Same. So I've played a few Inklings. I haven't played like Cosmos level Inklings. But for some reason, it seemed impossible to get killed. It seemed very, very, very.
You have to get edge guarded.
I had to get edge guarded essentially. Yeah. Like I remember, I played. I was doing like a Wi-Fi tournament. I lived to like 220 because they couldn't. Like once I got out of the up air range, they couldn't kill me. Like, and it's actually not as easy as people think for Inkling to edge guard Min Min because the Inkling's moves hit horizontally and she doesn't have like a rising button, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if like Inkling decides to go low and does like a rising button, it's way too slow and you'll just recover high.
I think it's a slight Min. It's not bad because again, Inkling has really high mobility and it's one of those matchups that like you have to make sure that if you're going to smash attack, you're going to hit it because if not, you get jump rollered.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that Min Min's just damage, like Inkling's damage output's not going to be high enough, and again, a lot of Inkling's advantage state is kind of just like, I'm going to do this thing and then grab your landing aerial, but then you don't need to landing aerial, you do landing arm, and then you have the ability to jump or do another arm. Mm-hmm. So like you literally lose one of your biggest things of mix-ups. Of course, pancaking can be annoying, or like low profiling with dash, but like you're just going to do everything angle down. And, have we hit a matchup that we don't just want to use Ram Ram in yet? Granted, I think Ram Ram's better in almost every matchup.
Oh, we're close to one.
Isabelle loses
probably.
I think 6-4.
6-4, yeah.
Like you can up smash her, you can hit her down B. You don't get edge trapped. You kill this character, and if they try to just like I'm just gonna slingshot, then you just barrel through it with like I guess sometimes you can use Megawatt or just like jump above her short hop ones and then landing arm. Like I don't think it's bad at all.
It might be worse than 6-4. You can also pretty much always clip their balloons if you practice it enough. If they recover low and you jump down with them and you hit Ram there, it'll pop both balloons.
So it either hits them and then you do it again, or it only pops both balloons.
Yep.
Damn, that sucks.
And eventually they start recovering off the side, and then you could just like bait that out, do like run off, jump back on stage, and then
they did a side B and
horizontal with the
yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I'm just gonna put 6-4 for now, just because I feel like if you get hit by them, it can kind of be rough, and they have edge guards because like slingshot can be annoying because you can't really recover high or low sometimes.
Yeah.
Again, you shouldn't be getting hit. Or you should be getting hit by like little dinky slingshots that don't matter, and then when you get a hit, you're gonna deal 30.
And reflecting the back air slingshot kills it like early. 80 or 90 or something like that. Yeah, if you manage to do it. So it's just another thing they have to worry about. They can't just slingshot.
Yeah. Joker.
Actually, you go first on this. Really,
I don't like this matchup. Granted, okay. Here's the thing. I don't actually know how to play against Joker because I play Pikachu and I just try to do Pikachu things. I don't know how to actually fight this character at all. And I'd still almost beat Leia. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to deal with his shield pressure. I don't know how to recover. I don't know how to deal with gun at all. Like, I just personally don't know. And this isn't even like a with Min Min thing. Like, I just have Pikachu privilege when I play against this character other times. So I don't know what to do. So I like I play any other character against Joker and I'm like, what do I do in this? Like, this character's broken. Because there's a couple characters that I'm like, I have Pika privilege. And like this is one of them.
So,
you think Min Min wins?
No.
Okay.
No. I think it's.
You think it's what?
I think it's even.
Why?
I think. So in neutral, the majority of neutral is going to be him using AHA, him using down gun, or not down guns, him using guns, which both get stuffed by Ram Ram, right? So then he has to jump, but actually his aerial approaches aren't that crazy. They're more like spacing moves, if that makes sense.
Nair's -5. Nair's -5.
Nair's -5, but like it's not like a gigantic hitbox or anything. So you can always space around it and just punish his landing. One really, really big thing is you give him Arsene and like one combo, but
if that puts him off stage, he dies.
Puts him off stage and he normally dies. Yeah. It's actually really hard for him to get off the ledge. He can't do the jump guns thing because you actually just clip him out of it. So he has to like figure out regular ways to recover. Your tilts out, or not your tilts, your like Ram and Dragon outrange both the Tetra, whatever the Arsene counter is. So if they decide like, oh, I'm just gonna punish this with that, then you actually kill them for it usually. Because normally they do it in situations where like, oh, I'm like landing or something, or I'm getting off the ledge and I know that they're gonna press the button, and you just like go, oh, well, you counter it now. I react with the Dragon Smash or whichever one I used first, or the whichever one I didn't use. Yeah, the second one. And you can also do that for the normal counter as well. Like if you hit it, then you just wait and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's gone now. You hit him again.
Yeah.
Your air-to-air game is really, really good. What's up?
How do you, once you get hit, how do you not die?
In what sense?
When you get hit by Joker, when you get grabbed, what do you do to just get at a disadvantage?
I just go to ledge, and everybody's like down guns, but
down guns aren't that good on tethers. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, they're not that good on tethers. I just go to ledge every time I get hit. Like Joker's ledge. So
it's like Smash 4 Cloud.
Essentially, like Joker's ledge trapping is decent. But his corner pressure is really, really good. Like if you're in the corner and he has Arsene or whatever, it's good in the sense that like he'll probably back air you once, and then he'll guess if you're trying to jump or not. So a lot of times the way it goes is Joker back airs your shield with Arsene, and they either try to do a rising back air to catch your jump, or they just like stand there.
Or like F tilt.
Yeah, or they F-tilt, which if they F-tilt your shield, then you can top smash them free.
Or shield grab, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, Arsene F-tilt's like -9 or something.
You can't grab them. But Mimin's actually really good at getting out of the corner, just because dash attack exists and down tilt low profiles. You can actually
also uppy. Like I feel like that's one of the things I don't do enough is use the invincibility with uppy. Like if Joker back airs your shield, you get to uppy out of the corner no matter what, because it's an 8-frame startup before invincibility.
Yeah, and down tilt low profiles back air. So if
you down tilt, they can't back air.
Yeah, down tilt's broken. That move is actually broken. Like I have low.
It's the best slide down tilt.
Like crazy moves. I'm like, doesn't even make sense. And you win air to airs. I don't know. Like she controls the zone that Joker likes to play from.
Because again, I just don't know this matchup. So anytime like it's like Joker, I'm just like I don't know what to do. I'm scared because like as Pikachu, I have out of shield options because I have frame 6 nair, frame 7 up air and back air. I have really simple edge guarding. I have really simple edge trapping. So like when I play characters that have to actually play a matchup, at least against Joker, I'm just like I don't know what to do. So I can agree that it's even maybe, but I'll put it for at least on my list in slight loss or even, because I feel like if it is one direction, it goes towards Joker.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure.
Puff is easy. I don't know why people have ever said otherwise. I don't understand how Puff gets in. Like Puff has to jump and then you just up smash.
Yeah, every time. Megawatt Nair is insane.
Yeah, and like you actually edge guard this character because like if they go high, like you can just have so much pressure. And like obviously if Puff gets the hit, sometimes it's scary because like, oh, you got down aired twice into like fair nair, now you're off stage, you might die. But the likelihood of you getting hit is a lot lower.
Yeah, and Megawatt Nair is gonna kill them at like 100. Megawatt Tilt's gonna kill them at like 90 if you get it at the ledge. Like they're so easy to.
This character explodes.
Yeah, they die so early.
Like just because even like random Ram clips off stage into Dragon Laser at like 40. Like I've done that where I'm just like I did nair dash attack and then I like naired them out and then they were like kind of passive off stage and I just go. Jump Ram Dragon Smash and they just die. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Shotos. Well, Ken first, I guess. Ken loses. Do you not think so?
Whoa! What are they doing down there?
I think this matchup's free.
Huh?
I think these matchups are really easy. Like, I don't know how Ken gets in.
He Tatsu.
Then you punish the Tatsu.
Yeah, but it's like a guess.
Not really.
It kind of is a guess.
No, because if you do an arm and they Tatsu it, you jump. And then you nair. And if it's short Tatsu, then you just punish the Tatsu. Vendetta's a god. Vendetta's really good. But I think Ken and Ryu both lose pretty bad. Like, I think this matchup, like, they can't recover. They can't play neutral. Like, they can't edgeguard you. Like, they can ledge trap, but, like...
I think Ryu is pretty bad. I think Ken's 55-45.
I think Ryu, it does better. If he gets the hit, it matters more. I also think Ryu's just better than Ken. Like, strong down tilt Tatsu is not okay. Maybe I just play a light character, so I don't know. Like, I don't know, I played Cytonics in this matchup, and this was, like, before I really got good with Min Min, and, like, I was just winning 7 out of 10 games.
Yeah, I mean, when I played Cytonics, I was winning the majority as well. And after I learned it against Vendetta, I was winning, like, a slight majority, but, like, every time he gets in, if he gets in, it's brutal.
Just SDI up.
I mean, I do, but it's still brutal.
I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. And I think that it's really, really hard for them to get in.
I agree on that part once you learn it.
I don't get hit by Ken combos. I don't know what it is.
All right, you're a magician.
I don't know what it is. It's just, it's how it works. Dedede is bad.
It's bad.
You just literally hit him. You just hit him.
You can't Gordo either, because your moves, Ram hits him and hits it back at him for some reason.
It's really bad.
Yeah. K-Rool, same thing.
Yep.
Character sucks.
I'll try to order the tiers at some point, just I'm not doing it yet. Kirby, 6'4".
Slight winning. You think it's 6'4"?
I'm just assuming the character's slow as shit.
But
down tilt's broken.
Yeah, down tilt's really good, and
Kirby Loki has like the best set of ground moves in the game. Like all of if you include all 3, or I guess all 4 ground moves, just ignore dash attack.
Ground speed's pretty good. And
I don't know. I feel like you just angle
Kirby
stuff down
jumps a lot. Kirby, they just jump the whole time because Nair will trade with the arms, like falling Nair trades with the arms, kind of like how Ryu just does Nair over and over again. So they use that to they just jump, and of course you anti-air them the whole time.
Yeah.
But then they hit you one time.
And you get forwarded 4 times.
And then you take 8 million and you're off stage, and it's actually kind of hard to recover against Kirby.
That's fair. I could see 55, 45, or 6'4", but let's make the Kirby players happy because I think Kirby players deserve more. Link. This is one of the matchups that I dislike the most. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's a character that I don't like fighting.
I don't know how to fight.
Link. I put this matchup in even because Link, if he starts doing I'm close to you, jump back projectile, you just get stuffed. And then what do you do against Nair? They just have to hope.
Know.
So this character is crazy. I do think Min Min has tools, obviously, because Link is slow, and so if he tries to run back and grab bomb, you're probably gonna hit him, or at the very least he's at the ledge, and then he might die. But I think that Link has a lot of tools. Link is, because he can play so varied, plus you just die off stage. If you get hit off stage, you just goes bomb, throw a bomb, and you're just shit, I die. Mm-hmm. You literally can't avoid it unless you have a jump, and then he just goes, okay, you have a jump, throw a boomerang up, throw a bomb.
The only way to even remotely combat that is
Megawatt Smash.
Stealing his bomb and holding it for the entire game.
See, I don't do that. I never do that.
Huh?
I just, because I'm an asshole, and I just run at them and try to nair and combo.
Yeah, if you steal his bomb, it's not as bad. Especially as far as his shield pressure goes on you. Normally the only way that shield pressure is pretty rough to deal with is when he has the bomb and it's is he gonna do Z drop bomb grab? Is he gonna do Z drop bomb nair or whatever? But once you have the bomb and he can only really do boomerang and arrow, you can just outmaneuver that and hit him. And he actually can't recover it if you hold the bomb because they can't do the thing.
I think it's even. I think it's annoying. Yeah. Granted, he gets edge guarded to fuck.
Yeah.
Because if he ever tries to pluck bomb, you literally run off stage, do Dragon Smash.
Yeah, and then
just Dragon Smash laser, obviously.
We can skip Little Matt.
I don't think the matchup's super bad. I don't think it's worse than 6'4" because he's still just zooms.
Yeah.
But I put it in 6'4". I mean, more than likely you're going to get edge guarded. More than likely you're going to get hit. But Mac's still scary. I have slightly more faith in Mac than most people. So he's bottom 4, not bottom 1. Ganon's the worst character in the game. Lucario. I'm gonna say at the very least slight Min Min. Yeah. Lucario's mobility is really high, but a lot of it is kind of silly. Min Min kills so early that for the most part you're not going to get rage.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of Lucarios like to say that they can use counter a lot in the matchup, which is a valid point. But also, if you use counter and you miss, you die.
Because you're going to get landing nair thing and just explode.
Yeah,
or Megawatt Smash, or...
Yeah.
I don't think it's terrible, because Lucario still does kind of schmoove.
I can't say it's 6'4", because those characters down there get obliterated, so
that's fair.
Yeah, those characters... Yeah, jeez.
Lucas
gets smoked.
You think?
Yeah, I think he gets smoked.
6'4" smoke, or the ass character smoke?
6'4" smoked.
Okay.
Can't do his up B to ledge. He has to use his tether. You can always hit him out of his tether with Ram Ram. So his recovery is really, really, really bad in the matchup. He can't get off the ledge. Can't really use any of his neutral tools like double jump cancels air. You're too far away. PK fire, you can reflect that on reaction, up smash, and it kills at like 80.
That's fair.
The only good thing is his forward air is kind of hard to deal with, but you're just gonna move on the ground and outzone him. It's pretty rough for him.
Because like again, because I play a slightly more aggressive Min, like this matchup's kind of annoying for me. But again, I'm gonna just start camping people.
Yeah, but the moment, like some of the matchups, I think you do for sure. Like against like Fox and Zero Suit, you do have to play a little more aggressive, just to try to, and Falcon, just because you have to stay mobile. You can't just try to camp the whole time. But some characters, you literally can just camp the whole time if you win, because they can't do anything about it.
Because they're too slow. Also, chat, Remy's godlike. That motherfucker is so good. I have faith in Lucas because of him. But the matchup still sucks.
Yeah, Lucas is good. I think the character's pretty good.
Like, I think the character's like almost high tier. Yeah. Like, or slash very, very low high tier.
Agreed.
Lucina. I think slight win.
Oh, thank you.
Again, it's one of those things that you just whiff punish her. Or like you force her to jump and then you whiff punish everything.
I was actually complaining about this on stream because everybody was like, I think Lucina does well because she's fast. And I was like, that's not what makes the character do well against women. Like, it's an attribute that helps, but that's not what makes a character beat the character.
People pretend that Min has no defensive options, even though she has the best up smash out of shield in the game.
Yep.
Like, and the second best up smash in the game, IMO.
And one of the best nairs in the game. The nair's broken.
Yeah.
It's literally Smash for a cloud nair. It's just what I call it.
Not quite. Not quite.
It's pretty close to it.
But I don't think you remember Smash 4 Cloud Nair because you played Bayo. Me and Pinkfresh and DeBuzz all think that Min is better offline than online, because offline you have to guess. Or sorry, online you have to guess randomly, and if you're guessed wrong against a lot of characters, you die, whereas offline you don't have to guess because you can react. So you're aware.
Okay, alright. It's not Cloud Nair, but it's pretty close.
It's pretty good. It's one of the best nairs in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's a lot of broken nairs.
Yeah.
The big thing about Lucina that I feel like a lot of people, this is why I underrate her compared to a lot of top players, is her disadvantage is ass. Yeah. And Min will kill her for it. Like, there's a couple characters that, like, hit her over and over again, but, like, Min kills her. Because it's like, oh, I hit you with Nair down tilt up smash, and I dashed backwards. What does Lucina do? Try to double jump over you, get up smashed, or play that 50-50 of up smash versus air dodge. And then if you hit her, and you're right, you go ram ram tilt, dragon smash, dead. Or off stage. And then you don't even try to 2-frame, because it doesn't matter. If they're far enough off stage, you can edge guard, you edge guard. Like with ram ram tilt. And if not, you edge trap her, because Lucina cannot get off the ledge.
Nope.
You just cover ledge jump. You go, you moved, do a move. And then if they do anything other than ledge jump, you just hit them for it. And if they ledge jump, you already hit them for it. Like, I think Lucina's disadvantage in getting off the ledge is one of the worst for top tiers / top tier-ish characters.
Yeah.
It's Lucina and like Olimar.
Olimar has like negative options.
He has whistle.
But yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
and ledge hop throw purple.
I like seeing Falcon alone and even or 55-40.
We'll get there. We'll probably add another character. Luigi, that matchup sucks.
I think it's
it's not worse than 6-4 because he still kills you, but Luigi can't get in. Ever.
Yeah. Ever.
Like, I think this is a double dragon matchup because I don't think Ramman goes through Fireball. I think it pings. I could be wrong.
I used Megawatt Dragon when I play against Luigi, but I think
Megawatt's also very good because it's slow and like it just kind of like is I'm taking space.
Yep.
But again, I personally am not good with Megawatt, so if it's a Megawatt matchup, I probably just do double dragon.
I'm not good with double dragon. I want to learn it.
It's just big. It's just and then being able to throw a double laser when you're attempting to 2-frame online is very fun. Mario.
Actually, it's funny that I just mentioned this even or 55-45.
Correct. Category. I agree. That's what I saw it. That's what I think. But I think 55-45 or even because of course when Mario gets the hit, but he does that to every character. But like Min has a lot of tools to deal with Mario stuff, and it's one of those things that I feel like the Pikachu matchup has taught me specifically how to like play against Mario, because if you parry against this character, if he jumps and you parry, and you get parry down smash every time, just like how Pikachu gets parry F tilt every time. And that's a big deal. If you parry a -2 back air, granted, of course, Pikachu is short, Min is not, so rising aerials are actually very good versus her. But I do think, of course, you wall Mario out, and if he jumps, then you ups. Like, it's one of those things, again, online, this matchup is a pain in the ass, because it's like, oh, I guessed wrong. They landing nared me into grab into blah, 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 blah. But, like, if you can just wait, or do, like, good ram short hops, it's a big deal.
Yeah, and Fireball is, like, kind of a non-factor.
No, oh, and you say an odd or a non?
Non-factor.
Because you just jump and, I literally, if you see Fireball, you do jump, you do full hop, ram, nair, dragon smash.
Yep.
You just punish it.
Yep.
What do you think? Like, what else did I not say? I think getting off the ledge for Mario is also really hard, because again, you just kind of cover ledge jump.
Yeah, well, I mean, her ledge trapping is broken, and I think it's really hard for any character to get off the ledge against her. And she can pressure him off stage pretty well.
Yeah.
Like his up B to ledge, which is normally really, really good, and not a lot of characters can deal with it, can actually be challenged. So that's really, really important.
And again, a lot of Mario's combos are vertical, unless you're going to get like the I'm at 20% and I got down throw, up air, nair, up air, forward air.
Yeah.
But like, if you just avoid that, which again, it's pretty easy to avoid a lot of combo starters as Min, unless they are aerial like full hop combo starters, because you're going to go ram, or like arm, oh shit, I messed up, jump. And if a Mario hits you at 20% with like a down air, it's like, okay, they down air, up air me at most, or down air, up B, and then like I land and we're back in neutral, and now I'm out of that percent range.
Marth
is at least where Lucina is, but probably worse because it's Marth.
Probably 4 because it's Marth.
Like, you can't be perfectly spacing around Min because if you try to do that, you're going to get whiff punished. Whereas Lucina can at least be like, I'm in your face. Yes, Marth is still 35 characters worse than Lucina, chat. Or 50. I don't know. It's a big number. Like, again, this is, like, if things are even or something, like 55-45, it's probably because we're optimistic about offline. Mega Man. I think it's Mega Man. Or, sorry, I think it's a slight Min at the very least. Dragon goes through pellets. I don't think this is a Megawatt match. Or, sorry, I don't think this is a Ram matchup at all.
Oh.
Does Ram go through pellet?
I don't know. I'm about to check.
I don't think it does. But, like, the big thing about this matchup is Mega Man doesn't really have a way to get at a disadvantage, because typically you're like, oh, I'm going to down air. Or I'm going to leave shield. And both of those lose stop smash.
Yeah.
Like, especially down air. Down air, you probably just explode. The offstage is so bad for Mega Man. Like, Mega Man should never... Like, if he has to go to a very specific low angle, so he might get two-framed. And if he does anything else, which Mega Man players never actually up B close to the ledge, because they're always like, I'm gonna up B and then jump and then air dodge to the ledge and get spiked every single time and then be like, man, my character sucks.
Ram goes through pellets.
Oh, that's broken. Multiple? Like, if you do like pellet, it goes through 2?
Yep, it goes through, yep.
Okay, so that's free, because now Mega Man doesn't have neutral. And if he does, if you're trading Rams for pellets, you're going to be winning as Min, because you can do Ram into Dragon Smash, and then you edgeguard him. And, like, the advantage can be annoying, and I think that Mega Man probably does a good job at edgeguarding.
Yeah.
Again, it's 55-45, it's not like it's bad, it's just bad enough that it's Min-Min's favor. Like, I think the disadvantage can be really tricky as Min-Min in this matchup.
Yeah, the recovery can be hard with Z-drop Metal Blade off stage to recover the tether and, like, make you reel in early or something. I think Mega Man has ways to make you make mistakes, but assuming you make minimal mistakes, you're probably even if you make a good amount of mistakes, you'll still probably win.
Yeah.
Just because I don't understand at
damage
this point damage output, and I don't understand how Mega Man's gonna play neutral if
jump Metal Blade in like fucking fireball, and then you're just like, okay, cool, up smash.
Yeah. Megawatt tilt goes through Metal Blade.
Ooh.
Dragon tilt also goes through Metal Blade.
Damn, that's crazy.
Ram planks though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he can't really use his projectiles.
Nope.
So, Meta Knight, I think at least 55.
Really?
I don't think it's even. Like, I think, because like Meta Knight does a lot of bullshit, and like through I'm gonna down air camp, and then you just like jump up and nair him.
I just don't like when I get hit.
Yeah, but how's he gonna hit you?
I don't know. It's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, but then he'll already be down a stock and a half.
He'll be down a stock. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like nervous when he hits me, but I think that's it because I'm not super familiar with Meta Knight. So I'm like, he's gonna hit me and bridge me, and I die. That's it. But
like, I don't know if he obviously has to jump, but if he jumps, he loses dash attack, and if he can't dash attack, then he's gonna do what, like landing nair, and then you just up smash it. Like, I think Meta Knight is too linear for like the I can cover so many options as Min Min is. Mewtwo.
Waddy says that the matchup is awful.
Oh,
like he thinks it's like, yeah, he says it's like 6-4. Like he thinks it's really bad.
You mean you can't do Shadow Ball stuff, and like that's like the best thing about the character in this game. So you just lose your best option, and then you're like, I'm gonna try to jump in forward air, and then they go ram, and then you die.
He's like it's atrocious. Oh yeah, and he gets hit by all the combos, so like Bowser and Ridley and Donkey Kong get hit by because he's gigantic, but he dies at the percent that like Pichu dies. I mean, not that early.
He got buffed, I think, to heavier than Pikachu, but like still.
Really?
Yeah, he's like not. I mean, Pikachu's like the 5th lightest like grouping in the game. It's like Squirtle. It's like Pichu, Squirtle, Game & Watch, Puff, then like Fox, Pikachu, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and Fox dies at like 80. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And this character's looking kind of busted right now. Wait.
Well, okay, to be fair, we're getting to some of the harder ones, IMO.
That's true.
Like, again, the second half of the alphabet is much better for, whatchamacallit, just in Smash in general. Like, once you get to, like, N, or M, because you get to Min Min, Mr. Game & Watch, Ness, Palutena, Peach, Pikachu, Olimar, R.O.B, Wario, Zero Suit, Yoshi, Snake, Shulk, Mii Brawler. So low-key, I'm going to put Brawler in even or 55-45, because Brawler has good jumps and good grab. I do think that the offstage is a little too exploitable for it to be even with, I don't care which set you have.
Flip. Yeah, the flip doesn't matter. Because
Mii Brawler's air mobility isn't good enough to, like, get around a lot of the stuff, and, like, doesn't have a tether, like Zero Suit does. So I think the edge guarding is fairly straightforward. Obviously, you can't up smash out of shield nair if they hit your shield, because it's like Fox. But, and, like, Brawler's combos are very good, but at the same time, neutral is still more difficult for Brawler than vice versa, and Min Min does damage. And again, I don't know how you get off stage. Or, sorry, not off stage, off ledge against Min Min.
Min Min's ledge trap is so... it's crazy how broken her ledge trap is.
It's one of the things that, like, I'm just noticing, like, I understand why some players in Smash 4 were just like, why would we edgeguard when we can ledge trap? Like, even as Pikachu, I'm just like, damn, why would I edgeguard when I can ledge trap? If it's not a guaranteed edgeguard. And that's Pikachu. Like, you would have to do, like, really high flip jump, and then again, you can just get uppy. Like, uppy from ground into the Dragon Arm uppy.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a fast faller, so, like, if you get forward throwed, you might just die. Because, like, you get tech chased. Like, I think that's a big thing, just in general, against fast fallers. If you get grabbed, you might die at 40, because you get ram tilt, Dragon Smash.
Yep. And if you get grabbed at, like, 60 or 70, you still might die, because you just get Dragon F Smash, and then... it covers everything.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Mii Gunner. Low-key kind of annoying, I know. I think Mii Gunner is 55-45. I do think the Mii Gunner has a lot of jumping projectiles that are very good. Like, jump into Smoke Bomb, jump into Flame Pillar can be kind of annoying. But, like, at the same time, you can still just, if you're committed to just reflecting everything, it is also still annoying.
Just stand there
And up smash, and if they ever just start, like, I'm gonna move on the ground, you're just like, ram.
The old Min Min special.
Just ram.
Yep. And...
like, dude, it blew my mind when, like, the first, like, couple weeks, like, I saw other Min Mins, and everyone, or, like, people just be like, man, Megawatt is so broken, and I'm just like, Megawatt's the worst one. Are you not looking at the one that is better for neutral, that also hits jumps, that also confirms forever? And everyone's like, dude, Megawatt, and I'm just like, am I stupid because I don't play zoners? Because I'm not a zoner player? And then it literally, because, like, Dabuz is a Megawatt.
I mean, Megawatt is right.
And, like, he's the other, like, super, like, especially before Peckham started doing well, like, he was the other NA Min, right? And I'm just like, am I stupid? And then I saw the way Proto Banham played, and I was like, oh, he just spams Ram the entire time. Hell yeah. So.
Ram is cheating.
It's so dumb. But yeah, I think it's not super easy because Gunner's mobility is actually very good and kind of hard to edgeguard them, and their ledge trapping is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Facts. I do know that much.
So, like, that alone makes the matchup, like, not as bad as other zoners. Swordsman, though, that shit's free. He's slow. He doesn't have good projectiles. Or if he does, they're reflectable projectiles.
Yeah, that tornado thing, like,
I'm imagining, like, reflecting tornado and then just, like, trying to up-B and get a dragon laser or something.
Yeah.
And then he's a sword character, and I think that, in theory, slow sword characters will all lose to Min Min.
Except...
Plus, he doesn't even have, like, good combos. Like Ike.
Yeah.
It's a Min Min matchup chart, so that's even. Mr. Game & Watch. What do you think? Because I have my opinion.
I'm so optimistic. So
I think Min Min wins.
Okay.
I think this is the matchup, the number one matchup that gets worse on Wi-Fi. 100%.
I'm down with that, because I get clipped by Nair all the time, and I want to jump off a bridge.
Yep. Have you played against Meister?
No. I really want to.
Has some good things in the matchup. I think it's 55-45. Game Watch has some good things in the matchup, because he has great combo game, great edge guarding.
Yep.
Chef is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are playing well and you can react to where Game & Watch is, he should not be hitting you. His full hops are not good enough in the matchup, because his full hop is either full hop weight forward air, full hop weight down, or full hop weight back air, or that's it. And every single time he does that, you should be hitting him for it, or at the very least avoiding what he's trying to do. Hi, Laika.
Yep.
You can edge trap the hell out of this character. If he up-Bs, you should be hitting him every single time for trying to land, because you just run away from it.
Yep.
And then you're halfway across the stage. Cool, hit. The only way the Game Watch can get off of ledge reliably is with drop-off up-B, and then again, I just said you hit it. You get edge-guarded to fuck. That's facts.
Yep.
But I think that Min Min wins neutral so much more often. Also, if the Nair is not fresh, then you're going to up-smash it out of shield. Like, again, this is the matchup because you cannot react to what's happening in neutral. You get hit, and you die. But I think offline, it is definitely a Min Min favor, because you're just going to react and just do only single arms and stuff like that. And your confirms can be huge in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much covered everything, actually. It's like nothing.
I've played Meister like 7 times.
Oh, really?
Because I'm just like, because he'll just like come into my stream and I'm like, hey, I want to do a first to 5? And then I'll lose like 5-2. And I'm just like, but I should have won every game, except for the one he 3-stalked me.
So it's like, normally, like, the games that I've played like not like crazy Game & Watches, but I've played some pretty good Game & Watches. I need to play Meister still. But the games that I win, like, by a lot. Because they just
Or you come back.
Yeah, because they never really hit me. They never get their combo started. But the games that I lose, it's like, I was winning and then I got hit by like the
last hit of Nair.
Last hit of Nair close to the ledge, and then they up-B'd, and like, now I'm off
you get
stage.
Nair up-B'd and you're just dying.
Yeah. I
agree. Ness.
You've played Ness a lot?
I think it's 55-45. I don't think it's worse than that.
If you don't get... The way I've experienced it is if you don't get hit by PK Fire, you just win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. PK Fire is broken.
Yeah.
But like Ness gets edge trapped. He gets zoned out. Yeah, I think Ness just gets hit a lot. And like, sure, if he jumps correctly, it's good. But again, that's one of those things where it's like, online, it's even. But offline, when you can react and actually two-frame him and actually just react to what he's doing and up smash PK Fire occasionally, like, that's going to really help Min Min in the matchup. Like, granted, if he hits you, you still might die. Because his advantage state is horizontal, plus he has PK Thunder, which is so dumb for edge guarding. Just, again, you're gonna out-neutral him, and they get... Like, the thing is, like, there's a lot of characters where it's like, oh, well, like, you'll eventually get hit, and your neutral isn't that good. It's like, yeah, but Min Min's hitting neutral still deals 30, because it's Ram till Dragon Smash.
Yep.
And then they're off stage, and they get edge trapped. Like, it's not like it's like, I hit them with a forward air. Like Cloud.
Yeah.
Like, imagine everything people say about Cloud matchups, except that Min Min's actually good, basically.
Her damage per interaction is insane.
Her damage per interaction plus the position it puts you in.
Yep.
It's stupid. It's so good. Pac-Man, 6'4".
Yep.
I don't know what Pac-Man does in this matchup besides try to forward air you a lot. But then if he forward airs your shield, you just up smash it. The ledge trapping can be kind of annoying, but like, you just hope to get...
I don't know how you get put on the ledge, honestly.
You just hope. You just do ledge jump, air dodge, and hope. Like, I think it's super, super hard for Pac-Man. Because, like, you literally up smash Hydrant. Because, like, if Pac-Man's near Hydrant, you just run up and up smash. Because it either hits the Hydrant, and then your up smash is probably safe. It shield pokes. you hit with the up smash, then the reflected hydrant, or if he hits the hydrant, then you reflect it back. Also, he can't hydrant close to the ground at disadvantage because you up smash it.
Yep.
And he dies at like 70. He can't throw fruit.
Nope.
He has to box, and his boxing is good, but it's not good enough because then you just whiff punish everything.
Mm-hmm. And if you take his fruit, my favorite, he can't use it anymore.
Facts. I need to do that more. I forget about Nair. Like, I forget about right arm Nair because I'm just like, oh, you have to do like arm throws. Those are punishable.
Yeah, and you could do Z drop Nairs too. Like, but you'd have to practice it, whatever.
Palu. I'm not 100% sure. It's either even or slight loss or just slight loss.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think that short hop Nair is just too good. Like she's so like the thing is, it's not just short hop Nair because again, there have been characters that have really good rising aerials that are put much lower than this, but she's fast and has good rising aerials and has combos and has teleport, so her disadvantage is better than a lot of other characters. When you get hit by Palu, it is really, really hard to land because you can't use down airs because you're going to get up aired. If you go to ledge, now you have to deal with Palu ledge trapping, which is not great, but it's good enough. Yeah, like, I think Palu's ledge trapping is overrated.
Oh, for sure, I agree.
But like, it's still good.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Can auto reticle camp Min too? No, you just up B above it and then you punish, or you just jump above it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't use the projectiles, you just play mid-range, and if Min commits, then Palu can probably hit you for it, or at least try to punish. Or, like, this is the time where, like, they're going to shield the first one, maybe get hit by the dragon, tilt they're going to throw out. But then they took 10, and then if you get hit by Palu, you take 50.
Really hard to deal with Nair. That's the only thing that in my opinion, that's the only thing that makes the matchup hard, is that, well, that and the juggling situations, because you can't down air, but Nair is, like, extremely hard to deal with.
Because you have to whiff punish it, but then like you're losing all of your stage, and if they just keep running towards you, then like now you're gonna hit off stage really quickly.
Yep.
And like Palu's fast.
And off stage isn't like awful. Like you're probably gonna recover more likely than not, but you're probably gonna take a ton of damage trying to get back on stage.
Yeah, I'm down like it. Like, it's a matchup I've felt uncomfortable in, and again, this is also. Like, for me, I'm just like, why would I ever need to play this matchup as Min? Because I have a 65-35 in Pika. Like, I think the matchup's really bad. Especially without rib bridges.
I'm picking up Pika.
I will help you.
I don't wanna...
You just played Samsora a lot, so I'm going to bow to your...
I'm playing him tomorrow.
Because I haven't played this matchup. Like, I played this matchup at the very, very beginning of my Min against, like, some New England Peach that's, like, decent. It wasn't Lingling, it was someone else that was, like, online. Nuggets. But I got obliterated because I didn't know what to do.
So if you commit... this is what I believe. If you commit to playing as lame as possible, staying in a distance to where they can't pull a turnip for free, like...
So, like, half stage?
Yeah, essentially. If you play from half stage, they can't float. Because the way that they get away with floating is they have to do jump float, and when you do ram, they'll do down air to trade with it, but you can just throw your second arm, like you can throw dragon and hit them horizontally. So it's really, really, really hard for them to get in. The only way that they can get in is if they have a turnip, because then hitting their shield is punishable, whether it's Nair or whether it's like a tilt from wherever. It's really frustrating. So as long as you can avoid them pulling out a turnip, you should be in good standings. The moment you get hit, you are going to take 8 million, and recovery is very, very, very hard. Like, extremely hard.
Your recoveries against Samsora was so good.
Thank you.
So you think it's slight min because you shouldn't be losing neutral type thing?
Essentially, yeah.
It's one of those, like, Peach even. Like, it's the matchup that Peach players will go, oh my god, this matchup is so hard, and then never lose to one in tournament.
Yeah. Essentially,
like Villager.
Min can mess with Peach's recovery a lot because Peach can't float for free. Like if they want to do like high float, then you can cover that pretty well. And even vertically, you can like keep her in disadvantage vertically just because the threat of up B is pretty rough. Even though they can just down air through it, just the threat of that makes them want to do down air preemptively, so you can hit them for
or early air dodges.
Or early air dodges, either one, you can get a lot of punishment for it. And with them being too slow on the ground, they really can't afford to approach you anywhere but the air. So
that makes sense. So 55-45?
Yeah.
Okay. Pichu!
I suck at this. I suck against both those characters. So
I'm going to be honest, I haven't really played this matchup that much, but I would still assume it is his favor.
Pichu?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
Because I think that like one of the reasons why Thunder Jolt is good, like a better projectile in this matchup compared to like let's say Fireball, is you can use it up close. Like if you are playing scrappy neutral and Min has to throw something out or scared to throw something out, you go jump T-Jolt. She goes, shit, I wasn't ready to up smash immediately. And then you take landing nair, grab, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah, I played one, Marcel. I'm not sure where they're from, maybe like Dominican Republic or something like that. And it felt doable, but I felt like an uphill battle the whole time. So I'm not 100%, but I'm also not extremely well versed against Pichu and Pichu in general.
Also, you just got like back aired, and you're just like halfway off. You're like halfway to bubble.
Yeah, I played Lucas, so I didn't have to deal with T-Jolt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like sure, Min might get a couple hits while Pichu's in, but again, like Pichu's not trying to like jump to hit you. He's just trying to jump to get closer to you and get into that mid range of like I have my dash grab. Like roll cancel grab's broken.
Yeah.
Like again, it's not as bad as Pikachu because Pikachu has much better horizontal combos and much better edge guarding. But it's still bad. And like the only way this matchup could potentially not be bad is like Pichu fucking dies.
Yeah.
Like if you get up if you try to full hop and you get up smashed at 65, 70, you might die because Pichu's that light, especially if you hold it in, right? Yeah. But like that, you have to rely on cheesing early kills. So I think it's slight loss. And hey, we finally got to our first 4-6 Pikachu.
Yep, that joint is awful.
It is her worst matchup, and I don't care. I know I haven't played against Void. I know I haven't played against a good Sheik. It's the worst matchup.
It is abysmal.
Like Pikachu almost gets to do whatever he wants.
Yep.
Like the games that I lost to you, I was playing like a complete asshole, and it was still even, and then you won.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just literally running forward. And like not T-jolting and not caring and not trying to pancake, and I'm just gonna back air. Yeah. So like if you play any type of smart as Pikachu, you just get in, you cross Min up so you can't parry or you can't up smash. You effectively can't use Ram because Pikachu's so short.
Yep.
So you have to use Mega Watt. And then like if you ever do Mega Watt, you probably are gonna get quick attacked. Or at the very least they're gonna quick attack into you, and then like, if you jump, you're probably not going to have enough time to nair because quick attack's really safe. Or not really safe, but like low end lag if you're not hitting shield. T-Jolt's really good because you have to either you have to hit through it, up smash it, which is punishable, or shield it, in which case Pikachu goes, hi, I get to guess. You get full bridged, so if you get grabbed, you just die at like 35. You obviously get comboed, you obviously get edge guarded, you obviously get edge trapped. And Pikachu can avoid Min-Min's edge trapping a lot, you know?
Yep, I know.
Like, it's one of the matchups when I played Pink Fresh last week, I think it was, or 2 weeks ago, the games that first off, I won the large majority of the games. I think it was like 15-6 or something. Yeah. Like, granted, of course, I'm PGR, and like, I'm very, very good. And Pink Fresh is getting very good with Min. And like, not, obviously this isn't shots at you,
Oh, yeah.
You're realistic about where you are. But like, the games that I lost, I'm just like, wow, I'm playing like an idiot, or wow, he's calling out every single thing perfectly, which isn't going to happen the large majority of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I would have to be like a significantly better player, which I'm not. So
yeah. Olimar, gonna be honest, I think I've played this matchup a single time.
I've never played it.
I'm just gonna say it's slight Min. I'm gonna say it's slight Min because you can ram through everything except for purples, and then if they throw a purple, you then kill it, and so they don't have purple anymore. And you can edge trap this character, and you can juggle this character, and their camping loses to your camping because it's like, oh, you hit with a Megawatt while they threw a purple. Or like Megawatt got stopped by a Pikmin. Like you can choose which Pikmin to kill and which Pikmin to not kill just by using Dragon versus Megawatt.
Yep.
So you just ram the entire time because it goes through everything. But then like Olimar hits you and you take 80.
Yeah, but I don't know how he's hitting you.
Like it might be 6-4, but I think it's at least 55-45. And because I don't have experience, I'm just going to put it in 55-45.
Yeah, same. I'm down with that. I think Plant gets cooked.
I think it's 6-4. I don't think it's worse than that because his edge trapping is still very good. But like that's it. People are like, oh my god, but Patooey. I'm just like, you mean the move that you wait for them to swing at you, and then either jump over it and then nair them, or reflect it for no reason, or just run away from it and then punish them?
I've killed Plant at like 20 for doing Patooey because you up smash and then it reflects the Patooey into them and they end up at like 80 and they just die.
Pit. That shit's even.
I'm down with that. I've never played against a Pit. Who plays Pit anymore?
I played against the Buzz. Running got buffed.
Oh, okay.
But granted, again, this was when my Min was worse, so maybe it's slight Min. But I think Pit's added shield options are very good with Nair. You get Nair forward aired, you get Nair edge guarded. It's not that easy. Plus, he can kind of force you to approach. Not really, but like you can't play the super passive game because of arrows.
Yeah.
And then if he ever hits you near the corner, like his dash grab is good, his dash attack is good. So like he has good punish options for like if you use a smash attack and they shield it. But at the same time, it's like lol, Pit's off stage, lol, you're edge trapping him. Granted, Pit's down B is broken. I still don't know how to exactly deal with that move, but
yeah, I don't really. I know it breaks, but I don't know what causes it to break.
Like Pit's mobile enough and like fast enough, and like Nair's really good.
Yeah, Nair's very good. Probably his best move.
Yeah. Pokemon Trainer.
I think it's Slight Min went.
I agree.
I've played it quite a bit.
I have not.
Squirtle can't actually get in. It's almost impossible for Squirtle to get in. Ivysaur literally cannot play the game. Like the Razor Leaf is not usable. You can up smash Reflected on reaction every single time, and it always hits Ivysaur. If they decide not to do it, Ivysaur is way too slow. Aerial mobility is terrible. Actually, what's weird is the Pokemon that does the best against Min is Charizard.
Charizard's broken.
Because you can't do
fast.
like Nair. Yeah, he's fast. You can't like do Nair on the shield because up smash is broken. His ledge trapping against you is really, really good. Having multiple jumps for mix-ups is decent.
Yeah, like if Charizard jumps and you swing an up smash early, like you are gonna get landing Nair, grab, back throw, back aired, or landing near forward throw because forward throw is super strong. Lane breath on the ledge.
Can edge guard you, like if you get hit by the Squirtle combo into like Ivysaur switch, then you might die, but that's probably not gonna happen. It's so inconsistent.
Mm-hmm. You think it's 55-45 or 6-4?
55-45. Because just because you still can get hit by Squirtle and Ivysaur, and Charizard does do pretty well, so it's not like that uphill, but it's pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to outplay pretty hard in neutral to get the opening that you need to win.
That's fair. Belmonts. You think it's free?
I don't know. Only play elite Belmonts. I'm always looking for like Dom and stuff, but like I can never find them. Maybe I need to go to the stream more, but I'm pretty sure Min just outzone.
Yeah. Like I don't know how they deal with just like Ram Dragon, because the Ram, or like maybe I think this might be one of the Dragon first matchups because you hit the cross back and then you hit with Ram, or maybe it's a Megawatt matchup. Yeah. But I think it's hard for like Richter to really start the zoning. Like once you get hit, it can be annoying to like land because it's like, oh, this thing's coming out, this other thing's coming out. Oh, he has F tilt. But like for the most part, Min's gonna get the hit first, and then I don't know how the Belmonts got off the ledge.
Yeah.
How do Min's arms do against Holy Waller? I'm pretty sure you can Ram smash attack through it once he lands, or if he's on the ground, you just hit him. Like the ledge trapping can be annoying for the Belmonts, which is why I don't think it's super bad.
Yep.
And like Min actually, I don't think can really edgeguard the Belmonts super well unless they're like really far out there, because like his tether's huge, which is kind of funny. So I'm just putting it in 55-45. It could be 6-4, but again, I'd rather give a character slightly better, even if Min still wins, and then the characters, like the mains of that character, be like, no, actually, it's bad, it sucks.
Because then we're like, oh, okay, it's worse than we thought. Like, oh, nice.
Yeah,
exactly. Instead of them coming in like angry, like, but I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that bit of information. I apologize.
Ridley, I think it's only 55-45.
Agree. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I was about to say, it's actually not as...
Forward air is really good.
Forward air is really good. Nair, it's actually kind of hard to recover. Neutral B also, like, you can't recover low.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to recover high, but then you have to deal with Nair and back air, so it's...
Mm-hmm.
The angles at which Ridley attacks you from Ridley's jumps are pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah. And plus, if you swing up smash and you're wrong, you get side beat and now you're off stage.
Yeah. And Ridley's down tilt's pretty good. If they decide to play from that range to mix up, like if they're gonna jump or if they're gonna just down tilt or
dash grab.
Yeah.
I agree. Rob, I think we have very differing opinions on this. This is one of the matchups I don't like. Like very much so don't like. But again, this might just be because I play Pika and I have a 65-35 matchup against Rob, so I don't actually know how to play against Rob. Because I just peak a privilege.
I played Nectar recently, and I got obliterated. And I was like, I don't understand. It's a R.O.B in the Discord.
Were you Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it occurred to me, I was like, dude, I don't know how to fight against R.O.B. Like, I understand that if I take his gyro, it gets a lot easier, but also forward air is kind of ridiculous.
And down tilt's really good, and you can't get off ledge. And
it's really hard to deal with neutral air.
Yeah, because like they do it high enough where you can't up smash or you're gonna trade.
Yeah.
It's like you need to parry it.
But for some reason, I think Wadi just doesn't understand the character. So Wadi was like, I think it's even. I've heard a few R.O.Bs say they think it's even, but
I think the better R.O.Bs think it's slight R.O.B. Except Wadi because he doesn't know what he's doing yet.
Because he doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah.
But like I played against Gabe, he destroyed me. I've played against Ape Man, he destroyed me. I've played against random Elite Smash R.O.Bs, and like I barely win or I lose. Like I think this is
very well versed in the matchup.
Like I think this is low key like Min-Min's second or third worst matchup. Like I think it's like Pika, Sheik, and R.O.B. Or sorry, maybe Shulk. Shulk's broken, but we'll get there. Shulk. That matchup sucks.
Yep.
I think it's either the hardest 45-55 or the easiest 6-4.
Yeah, I think it's 45. I mean, again, I haven't explored it that much. I've only played Nectar once for like an hour maybe. So I don't know too much about it, but
like it's hard because you can't down tilt because you get up smashed. Their down tilt is better. If you throw out an arm, you're probably going to get gyroed or lasered.
Yeah,
like it's hard. It's really hard. IMO.
But I need to learn how hard it is if I just steal the gyro for the entire game.
That's fair.
Because that's a whole nother. If I feel like Min can actually just play mid range the whole game against R.O.B if I have the gyro, because I don't have to fear the gyro.
Yeah. So then you only have to worry about laser and they're like running up.
Yeah, and you can just react to lasers. So.
Yeah. Robin. I think this matchup sucks.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it's 6-4. I think
I agree.
You can't use projectiles, and then you have to run up and try to hit Min with the sword, and then if you try to run up and hit me with the sword, you're gonna get whiff punished.
Yeah.
Like if you get hit, it can be annoying, but like you shouldn't be getting hit.
When I was first playing, I hope I get this person's name right. When I was first playing Min, I played
Was it Angel?
No. Let me make sure. Their names it's like Inamoria or in something like that. They do really, really well in Wi-Fi tournaments, and I didn't know that they were good, so I had no idea who they were. And then I won, and I was like, I have no experience in this matchup. And then the next week, I saw them get like third in a Wi-Fi event, and I was like, oh, that was a good player. Like I could tell they were good, but I was like, I have no idea what's going on, and I won, and I just picked up Min, so this can't be that good.
Yeah, no, it's rough. Like literally, the only thing that Robin can do is like try to edge trap, but like, why are you getting?
Robin's ledge trapping's good, but it's conditional, so
yeah,
it's not that good.
Rosa is winning at some level. I don't know how much. Like Luma just dies, and if you can't play with Luma, you lose. You can edgeguard this character. You can do a lot to this character, but then like sometimes their advantage state's pretty good and their edgeguarding's pretty okay. But like it's like the neutral, like for like most of the time it's like, oh, the neutral game is in Rosa's favor and the punish game is in the other character's favor. And in this game, it's Min has the neutral and the punish game is like even. So it's pretty rough. It might be 6-4, but it's at the very least 55-45. Roy.
Min wins.
You think?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as Chrom.
Because you still edgeguard the character unless they get the perfect angle up B where you can't 2-frame it.
But I just do. I don't use the Ram one. I do Dragon in this matchup.
So
it's very
2-frame?
easy. Yeah, it's very, very easy.
Oh, because you hit them farther out.
Yeah, it's super.
You hit them before they even get to the ledge. That makes sense.
Yeah, you just charge it, and the hitbox is bigger when it's the powered up one, so it's very consistent.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Same thing as Chrom. His short hop height isn't good enough, so he just gets hit. Ledge trapping sucks for us. He can't really get off the ledge. Well, same thing.
Min stuff. Ryu, you think the matchup's like even?
No, I think Ken's closer to even. I think Ryu loses 6-4.
Oh, so you would swap Ken and Ryu to what I put, because I think Ryu's 55-45.
Oh, okay.
Because like slow fireball's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Well, not really. I guess you just hit him through it.
No,
I haven't played the matchup in a long time, but I think it's still. I don't like Ryu's skill confirms. They're better.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I don't get hit as much against Ryu.
That's fair.
Because he's slower. So I just.
You know what? I'll just put them both in 6-4. Like I don't see a single reason why Min Min loses either matchup. Like I think it's just Min Min just wins and the Shotos have to completely outplay.
Yeah, and that could be the case. Vendetta's OD, so I could just begin.
Dude, Vendetta's so good.
Vendetta's like insanely good.
I literally haven't beat Vendetta in a set ever. Samus, I think the matchup's free.
Oh, thank you. I was about to say this joint is mad easy.
Like Samus can't charge shot.
Can't do anything.
She can't bomb. She has to fight, and her fighting's not that good.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's 6-4. I think it's one of Samus's worst matchups.
Oh, agreed. Well, I don't know about Samus's matchups, but I know for sure it's at least 6-4. It's really bad.
Like, it's super shit. I know. Sephiroth. I haven't played it that much, but I would assume Min Min wins at some level.
It's 55. Oh, is it 6-4? It's pretty bad. The only time that
you outrange him.
Yeah, the only time that it's good for Sephiroth is the moment he gets one wing. He's obscenely like he's too fast, so it's kind of hard to like keep him out, like keep him at distances that you want him to be at.
Then you just start jump airing.
Yeah, and off stage can be pretty rough if he hits you when he has one wing, because he can just jump out there. He has full jumps, and it's kind of hard to commit, like figure out where he's going to commit or when he's not going to commit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they have to outplay you pretty hard to even hit you. If they're normal Sephiroth without the wing, it's super free.
And then if you end up hitting him off stage and then he gets wing, you're probably still gonna edge guard him.
Yeah, he gets edge guarded pretty hard.
Sheik. I literally haven't played this matchup.
Bro, Skips, you ain't even need to put all that. It's easily 6-4. Like it's brutal. You
just get fared.
She needles you from across the stage. And you're like, this is stupid. Why do you have a transcendent projectile that confirms into pretty much anything? And then you're like, okay, maybe I can try to anti-air, but then she just forward airs you, and then you take 8 million. And then you're off stage, and you have to guess after the bouncing fish that's gonna happen at the end of the combo if they're
gonna drift and dare, if they're gonna try to catch your double jump.
Yep. And if they have needles fully charged during that combo, then they just cover the high, like they cover the double jump, and then if you go low, they just do reverse needles and you die.
That's cheap.
Yep.
That's cheap.
Yep.
Speaking of matchups that are 6-4, Shulk.
Shulk is
you
also
can't do
another
anything.
One. You can't.
I think Shulk is the second worst matchup. I think it's worse than Sheik, just in theory, because you cannot do anything. He's too fast. He's too mobile. And the shield art
is stupid. Like I'm like, I'm gonna try to. Can't anti-air. I can't up smash him out of shield. He's too far away.
Like you have to give up the entirety of your stage to try to hit him, and if you're wrong, you are gonna get put off stage, and now you're dealing with Shulk ledge trapping.
Yep.
Like it's really hard. Like that was the first. I mean, I knew like just based on like I'm playing Min Min, I see what the character struggles with. Pikachu's probably really bad, but like the first matchup I played where I was like, "Fuck this," was Shulk. Like I was like, R.O.B is annoying, and I don't like it. But I have played one mediocre Shulk on Elite Smash, and I got destroyed. Like I got destroyed.
I was getting 3-stock over and over again. I was like, wait a second, like what's going on? How do I play this?
The silver lining of this matchup is if you do get the hit, and they for some reason don't have shield art, you can edge guard the character and you can edge trap the character. But like sometimes you can't even edge trap the character because they're gonna go into jump art and then grab the ledge if you miss.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna ledge jump air dodge or like ledge hop air dodge, and then you have to just like hard read smash attack the other direction, which sucks.
Headshot is brutal.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
Like it might actually be the worst matchup because at least you can like whiff punish Pikachu sometimes. But like Pikachu's edge guarding is so much better. But like then again, Shulk has forward air. Like, Shulk's forward air is so good. Snake. I don't want to say it's definitively Min Min favor, but I don't see it as losing. So it's either even or slight win.
Yeah. I'll put on where Falcon and Mario is.
Yeah, because like the one interaction that might make it actually 55-45 is when Snake is landing. If he grenades and you up smash, you hit him with the up smash, then reflect the grenade, so he takes like 35. Also, he cannot recover high because you can up B and then like up B really high, and then either up B him off of his tether or off of his cipher, or read the air dodge and then nair him with Megawatt.
The weird thing about the matchup is that the only way Snake can actually like play is if Snake jumps. And well, that's offstage stuff, but like in neutral he has to jump, and that's very strange.
But it's good.
If he pulls a grenade and you hit it with, if you hit him, even if he shields or frame around tilt, it'll blow the grenade up.
Yeah, because he drops it and then it blows up.
Yeah, so it's like he can't actually camp you, and he can't just YOLO dash attack you. So he has to jump in neutral, which is.
But they still has like B reverse grenade, which is like good.
Yeah. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's.
But when Snake gets the hit. Like, if he does get a dash attack and you're getting put off stage, his ledge trapping, and oh my god, like, his advantage state is so good in the matchup between Nikita and up smash and nair and downer out of shield and all those things, or dash attack again. Really good. Yeah,
you literally can't land in disadvantage. You have to go ledge. Because dash attack is it's...
Sonic. 55-45.
Yeah, I'm down.
I don't think it's terrible, but...
At first I thought it was really hard. Then I actually played with Craftus for like 3 hours straight, and I was like, oh, this is actually way harder for Sonic than I thought it was.
Because you cover the entire ground, so he has to do jump forward airs or jump spins, and then if you didn't throw your arm out, you just throw your arm out.
Yeah.
And then hit him.
I was like, this is so complicated. And then I sat there for a second, I was like, what if I don't do anything?
And just then ram.
Yeah.
Because, of course, there's a lot of times when Sonic's spin dash pings with stuff, it's just typically you don't have an option afterwards, whereas Min-Min's like, haha, you pinged with me, my second arm. Like, reacting to that is so dumb. When you're just like, oh, this thing pinged.
I have 2 arms.
It's crazy.
Steve gets smoked.
One, maybe I don't know this matchup. 2, I played Salem in one game, and he almost JV4'd me.
Huh?
Granted, it was Battlefield, and I don't know if that's bad for the matchup. Don't know. I have no idea. I got destroyed.
I know why. I know. You moved forward.
Sometimes.
You moved forward.
Like, I'm pretty sure he hit me first stock by him being aggressive, and then I died. And then I was like, well, now I'm losing.
By him being aggressive?
I think so. I don't remember 100%, if I'm being honest.
He's so slow. How does he, like, get close to you?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, probably. I guess I aggressed because I didn't want him to get diamond for free. And he, like, put up 2 blocks, and I was like, fuck.
You're gonna have to let him get it. It's just part of the matchup.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah. It's because, like, okay, so he gets diamond, and then what?
Okay, so this is actually the Izov video. He's like, Steve is bottom forward because he can't approach.
No, but in this matchup, actually, that's
what I'm saying.
Why? Yeah. He gets diamond, and then what?
I don't know, minecart's you?
If it's the powered up minecart, you can actually reflect it with up smash.
What?
Yeah, if it's the normal minecart, it'll break, but the powered up one gets reflected.
Huh. Because, like, I feel like it's really annoying to deal with crafting table also because it stops Dragon and Megawatt.
When I think about this matchup, I think it just goes to time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the way you play it is to play as if it were gonna.
You just ram,
yeah,
ram.
Because Steve's just gonna put up the blocks and sit behind the crafting table, and you're gonna be annoyed. But then you're like, wait a second, he's not hitting me. And then he gets diamond, and then you're like, okay, he has diamond, but he's still not hitting me. How does he hit me? And then...
So you think it's bad or 55?
Because you can't really do anything. I would put it where, like, I put Snake and Mario.
So even or 55?
It's really weird. When you
like,
do finally
for some
get
reason...
hit, though, it's really bad.
True. Like, for some reason, there's, like, so many people that are like, dude, Min destroy Steve. And I'm just like, huh? It's so hard. Again, I also don't have a lot of Steve experience. Obviously.
Yeah.
Terry. It's probably worse than both Shotos.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Like, I think it's worse for Terry because he doesn't have a projectile and he doesn't have, like, a good burst move.
Yeah, crack shoot's not good enough. Crack shoot's not good enough.
And then he just kind of gets hit and gets edge guarded. He gets edge guarded worse than them, which is crazy because they get edge guarded really bad.
Terry has met aerial mix-ups for landing. You cover, like, the entire
stage with dash back ram.
Yeah, and when he's off stage, like, you literally just up B
and then wait with him.
And yeah, you just float with him. Yeah.
See, we see the game in very similar ways. I'm glad we play a character together because you always had one of the more interesting minds of Smash for me, and then we never played even close to similar characters. It's like you play Lucas, I play Pikachu. You play Bayo, I play
Pikachu.
It's nice to play a character that people actually play. Toon Link, probably Min favor slightly.
Yeah, I don't.
Floatiness might be annoying to like contend with, but I would assume Min wins at some level.
Yeah.
I have not played the matchup. This is literally just theorycraft.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, I actually played this recently.
Villager?
Yeah.
Probably still bad.
I practice a lot of matchups. Actually,
with Poke? Pokelam?
No, it's a villager named Hobby.
Okay.
Who's actually very, very good. No, not that. Not the Leo. Yeah.
Obviously.
So what's really interesting about it is that Lloyd Rocket actually stops sometimes both arms depending on how stale it is. So you need to hit twice to break it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I would just up smash it personally.
Yeah, but sometimes you can go for the up smash if you're close enough. Because Min Min's tether grab is one of the largest in the game from the mid range. If they do,
you just dash grab it.
You just dash grab it, on a reaction. So that's like really, really good because then you get the powered up arm, and depending on where you are, you put them off stage or you do 17 go back to stupid. And then off stage is pretty good for Min Min. The only issue is if you get hit, you might actually they might carry.
Villager Nair is very good
because Villager Nair is really good, and
Slingshot
Villager has some long combo trees off of like dash attack and like random stuff. Like they'll do like Nair dash attack like forward air, and then you have to guess, and you don't want to get hit out of your jump, so you recover low, and they just immediately bowling ball or something like that. Another good thing is Ram tilt does go through the Lord Rocket, so it'll hit Villager, but then you still have to throw the second arm to break.
I would probably do Dragon Smash just to get the laser out.
Yeah, sometimes that also works. Sometimes, if you know for sure they're gonna do it, because I don't think you can do it on reaction, or at least on Wi-Fi you can't do it on reaction.
So you think it's slight Min Min?
Yeah.
Okay. Wario.
I've played it and it feels really good at keeping Wario out.
Really?
You have Nair. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this a jump Nair matchup?
Yeah, he's kind of stubby.
That makes sense. I feel like once you get hit, you're going to take 1,000,000,000% and then get back aired, and then you're like have to play that awkward 45-degree angle game with Wario, which is he's so good at. Wario's back air is so annoyingly good. I hate that move.
Yep.
When I play as Wario, because I've been doing that more recently, I'm just like, why is this move? Like, why does it hit so far above him for no reason?
You can actually edge guard Wario. Like you can. He
can't recover high.
Yeah, you can deal with high bike and you can deal with low bike, both the same way. So
just run off and ram him, or run off there. I guess the low bike probably.
Yeah, run off near the low one and up B whatever.
So do you think it's Min Min favor or even? I mean, low waft, so like I'm inclined to put it even. But...
Yeah, so it's always an even or 55-45 with Wario. It feels like
that's fair.
Unless they just lose like against like Wario against Sonic or something like that.
Wii Fit Trainer 6'4". That matchup sucks.
6'4", it's terrible. Can't do anything. Off stage, you get hit by the ball like 8 million times. Like Ram hits the ball into you. Yeah. Oh, how do you feel about this one? I'm excited.
I think Wolf's even.
Yeah, same.
Like I think it's really fun. Sharp destroyed my shit in the weird Thunder Gaming tournament. I think he like 3-stocked me with like 20% on Frigate Orpheon. But every other time I've played the matchup, it's felt fine.
Yeah.
Like I think Min Min does a really good job at like making Wolf play a really awkward far away game. And he has to guess with like either like really committal full hops if he thinks you're gonna use an arm, or just like laser. But then if he guesses right, you're probably fine. And if he guesses wrong, he's going to be off stage.
Nah, fine, yeah.
So I think it's either even. I'm honestly inclined to put even or slight Min Min favor, but probably even. But probably even because Wolf's whatchamacallit. When Wolf gets a hit, it can be kind of annoying. Yeah. Like you get like Nair, down throw, dash attack, this weird awkward tech chase, forward air, Nair. I don't know how to land against Wolf, but again, that's also I play Pikachu, so I don't have to. But I think like Wolf's arrows aren't actually that safe. So you can up smash most of them. Like people are like, oh my god, how do you deal with Wolf Nair? I'm like, just add a shielded with most moves.
Yeah.
Like it's like minus like 7 or something like that. I don't think it's that bad. But like they're also going to be nairing above your shield.
Yeah.
I think it's like minus 5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is it 5? Yes. Nair is 4 or 5, but it's probably going to be 5. Because the way I look at it, honestly, is most people aren't doing perfect Nairs. And
well, it's bad for Wolf to do it because then he's going to get anti-aired.
Yeah, and even if they are doing them, after they do it the first time, it's stale, so it doesn't matter. So I just don't think about that number when I'm playing usually.
Yeah.
I only think about it the first time they do it, and then I just keep it in mind if it's stale or not.
Yeah. So I think it's even or slight, honestly. Because I think Min Min can get a lot of big confirms from like far away, which can like really make Wolf's game plan really awkward, and then if he starts jumping, then you start nairing.
Yeah.
Like you do like aggressive nairs, like my nairs.
Yeah.
And like, it's really good versus him.
Full hop, full hold in nairs. God.
Love that shit.
You're not going space like that.
Yoshi.
I don't know.
I think it's even.
I played Miles recently, and yeah, I think I lost 10-8 or something like that. But I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and I'm sure he had no idea what was going on either. But I was just like, I'm getting hit by like everything. I also, I was trying to learn, so I was getting hit by a lot of high egg tosses, because I wanted to up B and see if I could challenge his high recoveries, and I was kind of struggling at it. So I took a lot of unnecessary damage into a lot of unnecessary confirms.
Yeah.
But Ram's actually surprisingly way better than I thought it would be in the matchup.
Yeah, like Yoshi's mobile, but not like that mobile, because Yoshi's like not super fast on the ground. It's just jumps.
Yeah.
Which means that one, if they start jumping a lot, you can start nairing them, because they're obviously not going to do rising aerials, because that would be terrible if you stay on the ground.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to play a really awkward game as Yoshi, where you're doing like short hop egg in the corner to like start approaching, but like then as Ram you can just kind of jump, do a dragon, hit them, get hit by the egg, and be like, okay, cool, now you're like off stage. And like, of course, you can't really edge guard Yoshi particularly easily, because they're just going to recover high. But then you can just like hit their landing, because you can just be like, I'm not in your threat zone, and even if you're fast, I'm not in your threat zone. And like one of the best things about Yoshi in general, that like is what puts him like even with a lot of matchups, is he's at death percent, he's going to play passive with things like back air, and then if he's doing that, you're just going to hit him, because he cannot use his normals. If he's passive, he has to be aggressive or like running away. So like you're gonna catch him out. So like I think it might be even slight Min favor, but I think the internet would explode if I said a character with high air mobility loses to Min. So I'm just gonna put it as even. Like I think it could be even or 55-45. But like Yoshi's also just very good, so it's potential to not. Like it could totally be even, but I definitely don't think that Yoshi wins at all.
You're gonna have to. I suck at this matchup.
I haven't really played it.
But every time I look at Wi-Fi brackets, like, and of course it's Wi-Fi, the Min-Mins are winning, and I'm like, I don't get it. How are you winning?
I think it would be slight, Min, because like, does Youngling camp or play aggressive? His recovery is so bad. If Min gets the hit, it's one of those things where like you just ram down when he has to tether and he dies. So like, I don't know how you deal with that. Of course, like you have like good jumps and you can do like full hop, a wave bounce, fucking boomerang, and that can be like kind of annoying. But like at the same time, you just kind of shield his projectiles and kind of like, I don't have to do anything. Oh, he tried to pluck a bomb, or he tried to run forward, or he tried to run towards me, hit him. One
really important thing that I did learn, because I've played it a few times, but I'm not like super good at it, is that megawatt tilts go through all of his projectiles. So it's actually
even boomerang.
Yeah, it goes through boomerang.
Ew.
So he can't just throw them out. So I think that could be how I haven't like studied this or anything. That could be part of the reason of why Youngling struggles sometimes.
Yeah, like I think this is one of the matchups that you play passively and just like slowly get damage, and then like we'll randomly get like Min or Ram tilt Dragon Smash attack and like get hits like that. But it's not like super easy for Min, but it's also like not hard, because like he's not zoning you. His like aggression's pretty good, but like he's not really gonna combo you to death, because he's hitting you with these really awkward combo starters, because he also has to respect your space.
Yeah.
Zelda. So Loki, I think this matchup's even, but Ven thinks it's slight Min. So I'm inclined to believe him.
45. I don't. Fuck
up B.
That
dude, it's so hard. You just get upbeat all the time and you just die. It's so annoying. You can't up smash Phantom reliably, because they can use so many timings, and if you're wrong, you get hit. Like once you get the hit, it's kind of hard for Min, because you just kind of like do like Nair, Dragon Tilt, Dragon Smash, wait for the up B. But like, fuck. When Zelda gets the hit, or if Zelda has a lead, it is so annoying. Like if you mess up a single time, like zoning or like guessing, not even guessing, but like zoning or like respecting Phantom, like it's so difficult. Like I hate that I don't like this matchup, because like I should, but like if the Zelda, like I think if Min having the lead is better than Zelda having the lead, but like Zelda having the lead is still a pain in the ass. I mean, again, what I'm learning as Min is sometimes just be that mashing asshole. And it's so good, because I was playing, there was one time I was playing Meister. It was the most recent time we played outside of the Thunder tournament thing, Gridiron Bowl, and like I was playing normally and I lost 2 games straight, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna play like Proto Banham and spam roll and spam down tilt and just do shit. And then I won 3 straight. And then I got hit once, got scared, and stopped doing it. And then I lost like 2 more. And I was just like, if you just play belligerent and spam down tilt and spam roll, so they can't know where you are, it's broken. Because then they have to guess. And if they're second guessing themselves, you're just gonna win.
Oh.
Let's try to order this now, because we're done. And what do you think in the YouTube comments down below? Let me know. I would love to see it. This will probably be very angry, or a lot of people saying Min Min's broken, because Min Min's kind of broken. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also like the video, and also click the bell notification so you can get notified every time I load a. Okay, have a good one. Bye. Thank you so much for doing that. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. No problem.